the main thing of learning English is practice. If you don't practice every single day, instead of learning English, you won't be able to speak in English in your future. If you think that you will be able to speak in English without practicing, I will say that you're barking up the wrong tree. It's impossible to learn how to speak in English without practicing. So by practicing, I will develop my English speaking skill, and my elder brother, he will help me for developing English.
Okay. So how long have you been trying to improve yourself in English? And your pronunciation is appreciable. How do you develop your pronunciation especially?
Okay, no problem. Approximately, I have been learning English for the last 3 months actually, and I want to develop my pronunciation because I'm not a good English speaker and I can't speak English properly because a couple of days ago I have started learning English, and inshallah I will try to learn how to speak in English properly, and I'll try to achieve so many things, and I'll try to gather so many things about English language like phrase. Very well, that phrase helps us for making a suitable sentence in English, and pronunciation is very important in speaking English. Then I'll try. So, thank you.
Okay, so which one do you love the most, footballing action or cricketing action? And when was the last time you played football?
Yeah, I play football actually. Football is my favorite. Sometimes I play cricket, but because cricket is international game in Bangladesh, very well that.
Okay, so we all have a purpose of learning English. What do you want to do in the future for learning English? I mean, learning English.
Okay, very well that today's Bangladesh is based on electric device, and very well that if you want to control electric device such as computer, laptop, mobile phone, then we must have to learn how to speak in English. And if you want to get a better job in our future, we must have to learn how to speak in English, and that's why I'm learning English.
Okay. So when you were a child, what was your favorite dream? I mean, what was your dream when you were a child? What you wanted to be?
My favorite dream was one day will come, I will be an English teacher in my future. And this time my aim is I will be an English speaker in my future. And for becoming an English speaker in my future, I'll put myself out for that. And inshallah, I'll be able to do it. Just you have to pray for me.
Okay, so this is the last questions. I think this is very tricky questions. So do you believe that many individuals can't speak in English? So what is the main reason of them? Why they can't speak in English?
Okay. Good question for me. Many people can't speak in English because they are not learning English. So if they want to learn how to speak in English, first of all, they need to learn some grammar like tense, preposition, passive voice, and they need to memorize so many vocabulary and so many phrases, and they need to practice every single day. If they don't practice every single day, they won't be able to speak in English in their life, because practicing is the main thing of learning English. Without practicing, it's impossible to learn how to speak in English. They are not practicing, that's why they can't speak in English.
So do you have any friends who is very sophisticated in learning English and he is very expert and you want to appreciate him?
Yeah, I have a friend. His name is MD Abdullah Mondol. He can speak in English as me.
When is the last time you made a practice with him?
I met him today at 9 a.m. maybe.
Okay, so how is your feelings today joining with me?
Yeah, my feeling is good because you are a good English teacher and you are a good English speaker. And according to my opinion, you can speak in English like a native English speaker. And last of all, just pray for me as if I can speak in English like a professional speaker. And I want to become a good English speaker in my future. Just you have to pray for me. And to be honest, that you're such a good English speaker, and according to my opinion.
So thank you so much for joining with me. I am very satisfied that you are just is, but your pronunciation and gesture of speaking is outstanding, and I am wishing you the best.
Yeah, thanks. Sorry.